is Dire's ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to ban. It is Dire's ban.
Shadow Shaman.
Dire's turn to pick.
Tide Hunter.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Disruptor!
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. It is Radiant's turn to ban. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to pick. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant.
Slada.
Dire. Radiant.
Life Stealer.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Thank you. All right, so thank you. That makes a little bit more sense, but thank you for pointing that out. But yeah, we got an excellent vehicle in the Slardar, very good hero, and he can definitely be that position for that Frostbite do need him to be. I would imagine they would let the Titan Hunter solo the off lane and roam with the Disruptor as well as the Slardar. You also have great abilities like the Glimpse, where you can glimpse back heroes and then crush them with Slithering Crush. But however, Slardar does need to have that early blink to be effective. He can roam a little bit quickly with his Q, but we do have a Slark pickup. So Going back to the Abaddon, Abaddon is just one of those heroes who doesn't mind getting hit, especially when he gets his ultimate. Gives him that extra time to be aggressive, can dive towers very early and be very annoying for the life stealer in the game. But the Slark pickup, very good. Just one of those heroes, has had a slight buff in his turn rate and his, what is it? Oh, his health regen, I'm sorry. Very good with early game. Needs to snowball, needs to get that early farm to be very effective throughout the game. I can imagine seeing him definitely pick up a Shadow Blade early on, but not 100% sure how they fit into the lineup. I could say that it makes a little bit more sense with heroes like the Shadow Shaman as well as the Elder Titan. You can purge off abilities because I'm sorry, you can purge off the I'm not saying purge, dispel the Anchor Smash, as well as anything else. I think you can with the Q.
Radiant's turn to ban.
We do have the Razor band out. Very good ban, considering both teams do need a mid at this point. Can't imagine. Let's see, Quap's band out. Could see a Shadow Fiend.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Just going through a list of heroes in my head that would be very good. Tinker's banned out, so I would say Shadow Fiend. There's OD is available.
10 seconds.
Imagine probably be better for
5 seconds.
Imagine it'd be better for probably Team Paper, but they do decide to go with the Storm Spirit. It's a good pickup. I mean, they'll need it control, and there comes the Outworld Devourer, as Storm Spirit's just one of those heroes who in team fights is going to be zipping and zapping, excuse the pun, around, just trying to get damage, especially on heroes like the Disruptor. Wants to get in the back of the team fight, make sure he takes care of these supports and focuses on then the bigger targets. Just trying to kite the team around in the fight. Teams will probably less focus on him, probably focus on, I can imagine, heroes like Slark, or not even, you can just Shadow Dance away and pounce. Probably not the best hero to initiate on. And even with the Abaddon, it's just once you pop that ult, you know, you want to get away from hitting them and then focus your abilities on someone else. Maybe Elder Titan. I can imagine him or the Shadow Shaman will be the first to die in these team fights. But either way, right now I think I really like the side of Frostbite. They seem to be fighting more for this team fight, even though the team fight does surround the Echo Stomp as well as Earth Splitter, getting off a Hex or two. Probably want to focus. I can imagine you want to focus someone like, I don't know, maybe Slardar with the Hex. I don't know if you'd want to. You could Hex the Life Stealer, but the question is if he'd actually pop off his rage.
Use it wisely.
But just to overlook some of these start offs, we do have, just to go through the lineup, we do, starting off with Team Frostbite, we do have Happy on the OD, as well as Soldier on the Slardar, and then we have Shogun on the Lifestealer, and Gordon Haywood on the Tide Hunter, and then finally we have Fading Star playing the position 5 Disruptor. 14 paper, we do have in the mid, we do have a Splat playing the Storm Spirit, as well as Swamp Jangles on the Abad, and Mr. Brightside playing an Elder Titan. And they actually are going to find out this Tide Hunter, as there is an Echo Stomp as well as Shackles, and that's first blood for the Slark. So we're talking about the Slark getting on an early kill, and that's very important first blood kill for the Slark. He can quickly get his boots and then start focusing on his other items. But going back to for that first blood, we do have rated M for mature on the on the position 5 Shadow Shaman, as well as a AA battery on the Slark. But very early first blood before the initial bell of the horn of the game sound. But game is officially underway. This is going to be game 1 of the championship series. As just quick warding, we do have some of these lane wards as well as an aggressive ward blocking the ancient camp, as there is just a very early ward on this high ground looking at the Roshan pit, also spotting out this top rune for the OD. Mr. Swamp Jangle's just going to try to cut this lane at the top. We'll be harassed a little bit by the Disruptor. We also do have Soldier coming on, and he will most likely just cry. There's going to be some aggression. He's just going to TP out of it. He figures, oh, but the glimpse bag will actually cause Mr. Jangles to go down. So that is a very good play by the two. He does actually have that level 1 glimpse. So already finding value, as we do have a little bit of lag. Might be on my end and not the end of the actual players. Just taking an early look at the CS. We got the Lifestealer up on top at 4 to 10, or 10 to 4, I should say. And then following the safe lane, Slark is at 9 to 1, as well as in the mid. Not doing so bad on the 6 and 4 OD, as well as a 7-4, as well as a 6 and 4 Storm Spirit. But we do have some aggression here, and typically this will happen in a lane with the Lifestealer. Tends to want to be very aggressive and is allowed to be aggressive, especially with that early skill. But Kinetic Field will come out. They will try to disrupt, but this is not going to go good, as the Southern Crush, there is going to be finally TP support, but it might be not in time. As Swamp Jangles, oh, he just barely comes out because of that Echo Stomp. But there will be an actual initiation onto this Lifestealer as he is shackled up. But Kinetic Field again going to be brought out, and will they actually get anything? Both teams do seem, there will be a glimpse back from Swamp Jangles, but Swamp Jangles, but they do finally get this Elder Titan, as the Crush did prevent the death of the Lifestealer, as he was shackled up for quite just like 1 or 2 seconds, but not really, just split second.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
There's a scan that's gonna miss out from the side of paper, but it's alright, it'll be back up in a few minutes. It's just to make sure and nobody's actually rotating over here on the side of Frostbite, as there's a clarity coming out for this Lifestealer. He will just put it up and he's take it out of his backpack. As in the bottom lane, the Slark actually almost goes down, as
Is in danger.
he has 2 early levels in the Anchor Smash, as well as with just the one in the Kraken Shield. So I can imagine he's gonna probably want to level up his Kraken Shield a little bit, him being this solo off lane. Gonna help just with his sustainability, As I'm gonna take a quick drink of water.
Tribute. A gift from the tempest of battle.
Denied!
They'll never see this coming.
So the Disruptor will go ahead and deny that rune for the Storm Spirit as he does pick it up for himself. Question is he going to just rotate? He is going to go back up top. So it'd be interesting if they can get anything out of this, but he's just going to cancel it as on the bottom lane. I'm sorry about that. As the Tidehunter is going to go down to the S. They do get the Thunderstruck, will actually get the last hit onto the Slark. So a 1-for-1 trade at the bottom. You do lose the Slark as well as losing the Tidehunter, but I can imagine the Slark is going to be a little bit more, as on the top line there will be a Slithering Crush, but I don't think there's anything going to come of it, as that is going to be still one tanky Abaddon, even at level 2. He just, as they do have the actual shackles on to Gordon Haywood. Question is, can they get enough right clicks to take him down? And no, as the kinetic field will actually stop the pursuit of
That'll take the wind from their sails!
Going back to this top lane, we do have Swamp Jangles just exchanging right clicks right now with Soldier, and again, just trying to harass this Abaddon, trying to zone him out, not get any experience as well as last hits, but really, yeah, I think you just want the experience at this time. You're not really looking for the you take what you can get, but there will be a glimpse back, but that's not quick enough, as the Elder Titan will get the kill with the Echo Stomp onto the Tidehunter. So the Tidehunter does go down for the second time, as it is approaching just the 6-minute mark. We will have our runes spawning here very shortly, as do have some experience going the way. Still in favor of Frostbite, as well as the net worth in favor of Frostbite as well. They're going to ping out that ward on the top, as they do realize they do have vision here on the top ground, on this high ground, but I'm sorry, as Swamp Jangles is going to get initiated on. We'll get the Slithering Crush, and just the right clicks should be enough. Not enough magic sticks to sustain his life, as he does go down. So right now, the very good game so far from the side of Soldier, as he is able to get some very important kills, as well as this Disruptor. Fading Star has been very good as well, as they've been able to rotate and pick off these key cores, get a couple of very important kills early game, try to halt this farm of Team Paper.
Haste!
Haste will be picked up by Splat. He is going to be running down to this bottom lane. Question is, are they going to find anybody? There is Gordon Haywood. The stomp will actually miss, and he is going to just run back up and not actually do anything with that. Heaven is going to be, or I'm sorry, Soldier is going to actually be rotating down here on the bottom lane with Mr. Hayward, and going to see if they can pick off something. And there will be an early Ravage. It's not going to connect with the Slark, but it will actually get the Shadow Shaman, but nothing will come of it, it looks like right now, as there is a TP in from the Storm Spirit, but there might actually be a kill other way. Oh, he's not able to actually, he has no mana. As there is going to be a glimpse back onto Mature, and he's actually not, there's going to be no more follow-up, as there was 0 mana really on the Storm Spirit, as he was able to TP in just to try to scare him off, and Ravage wasted. But really, I think it more of a loss for Team Frostbite, as they actually don't have anybody to, don't have that early fight right now, or at least Ravage up for another 115 seconds. But Right now, nothing lost. I think they're willing to take that Ravage with nobody dead on the side, as it will be back up before their next team fight. There is going to be still action down here, as they do want to be aggressive here on the side of Frostbite, as you can imagine they're just going to sit here and protect this Slark's farm, try to get them. There will be a Thunder Strike out just for some of the harassment. I can't imagine that they would want to go without the Ravage, but still with this Disruptor level 4 doesn't really have a static storm, as don't see him really wanting to do anything with this. Question is, can they find someone to pick off? I mean, they may be able to get the Shadow Shaman if they're able to get a good stun, as well as I don't even know if they can. I don't think they have enough follow-up down here. There's going to be power treads picked up finally on this Slark, as he does have an Aquila. I can imagine he would want to go for Shadow Blade or Echo Saber, but Arcane Runes will also be picked up onto the Tidehunter, will help him sustain his mana in lane. There will be a crush actually onto Slark, but he's actually just going to be okay, as he does pounce on Fading Star, and Fading Star actually might go down, as he is going to be right clicked finally. Shadow Dance will be committed, as well as an Echo Stomp. That's two man Echo Stomp, but it's not enough, as the his soldier does get a double kill, as he is able to get the Slark as well as the Elder Titan. As a World Devourer does come rotating bottom, he does have a double damage rune. Shogun's just going to sit up here. He is going to get a very quick Radiance, as he is at 2,800 gold. Will probably pick up this relic within the next, I would say 3 minutes, but there's going to be another stomp onto the Tidehunter, and the Tide is actually going to go down. The Shackles will actually go onto the Slardar, and that's going to be a kill going the way of the Elder Titan. So a little bit of revenge there, but the Sanity just eclipse, and that's going to be a double kill for Happy, and Happy might get a third, and that is a triple kill for the OD, as OD was able to drop the bomb and get the kill, but right on the top lane there is going to be some harassment from the Slark, but the Slark actually might go down, but there is going to be some support here from Splat, as he does get the kill onto the Lifestealer. So a little bit aggressive there onto the top lane from Shogun. They were able to get the tower, but it is going to delay his maybe not. Let's see, what did he lose? Maybe delay his timing by like a minute or so, but will be a regen rune picked up, or at least pinged out. Imagine they want to deny it from this. Yeah, so yeah, they'll just pick it up here on this for Fading Star, as they do deny the Storm Spirit that very, very all important regen rune. As we do have a Dragon Pike queued up for the Outworld. I can imagine, I mean, some people just go with the regular Force Staff and then to build into something else, but Dragon Pike does make a little bit more sense. You do want some separation from heroes like the Elder Titan, as well as as there will be initiation. He will Astral away from that stomp. Will actually get Soldier on the back end, but the orbs are coming out. The glimpse as well, as Bright Side, you are going to go down, as that is now a dominating streak for the OD. Yes, the Shackles do come up, and there's going to be a couple of right clicks as well as the Ether Shock, but I don't know if they have enough damage to take them out. Ravage is ready, but no, they're just going to run away, as corrosive damage does come in, and we'll just keep that True Sight on the Abaddon. He is level 6, I'm sure should say level 7 now, but he does have that borrowed time leveled up, so he will actually be able to dive a little bit more and be a little bit more aggressive in some of these team fights. But that being said, the side of Team Paper, or I'm sorry, side of Frostbite, no. Once that ult pops, you just run away. Don't want to be too aggressive against him, as he will just heal right back up. I can imagine. Oh, where are you? There you are. He does have a soul ring. Does look like he's building into a drums of endurance. I can imagine.
Look to their top tower.
I don't know if he goes Radiance. Could go Radiance. Could go a build similar to like a Heaven's Halberd, but there will be initiation here onto the Abaddon, as he is going to be right-clicked as well as Thunderstruck.
Middle tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they're just going to harass him out this lane as Team Frostbite look to take their second tower.
Look to their bottom tower.
As right now, Paper have not taken one, as there is going to be the wards here in the middle. They are just going to try to trade out this mid tower for the bottom tower, but there is going to be TP support as well from the Slardar and the Lifestealer. And they're just going to farm up these wards, and can't imagine they'd wanna. They are just going to deny it. So there are going to be a deny on these towers, as losing this mid tower is very important because it does open up smokings to the enemy jungle, so they can have this. They can just go here, or they can go over here, as it is going to be really for Team Paper's advantage if they do want to take it with the smokes. But right now, just looking at the warding on the side of Team Paper, they do have very defensive warding, as they have just their jungle warded, as well as they did have a ward up here. But right now, all that survives is just this one dire ward, and I believe that's all for the side, as there is going to be some action in the middle, but not enough. As there is an arcane rune, it will be actually pinged out on Frostbite, and it will be picked up. No, it won't.
A gift from the
It will be actually picked up by the Tidehunter, so he can play around with his Ravage. It does have a 30% cooldown as well as 30% mana reduction cost. So I mean, you see 30% onto an ult, that's like 120, right? Yeah, so yeah, it's a 105 cooldown. So you pop it within the next 40 seconds, you can have it pretty soon. But they are just gonna go back bottom with the Tidehunter. Farm up. Does need a blink dagger, as there is a kill on the top lane to this Lifestealer, as he's actually going to be taken out by the Slark, as I did not think that would be possible just with this, with Rage. Can't imagine what happened, as there must have been some support. No, it does look like it was just a solo kill by the Slark, as there is going to be action here on the bottom from Team Frostbite, as they are going to rotate down here. They don't actually, there is just enough actually. So the Lifestealer does pick up Radiance as well as a Blink Dagger for the Tidehunter, so very important pickups. 2 smokes are purchased from Soldier, so they will be looking to smoke up and force a fight here, or at least try to get a pick off. So Shogun is gonna go into his little Tidehunter, and they're gonna birth a little Lifestealer here in about, I would say, 30 seconds, because with the smoke coming out as well as the Blink Dagger up on Tidehunter, Frostbite are gonna want to fight very soon. As there's an Invis bond, I can imagine it might.
Invisibility.
Yeah, it makes more sense for the Slardar to have it, because the smoke won't break, and you also have the blink in from the Tidehunter. But they're playing safe on the side of Team Paper, as they are able to at least see that they were down here and no longer down here. But right now, Frostbite on the hunt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As they do find out Mr. Swamp Jangles, and they will get the pop, but Question is, Gordon Hayward's looking for more, and he's going to find a 3-man Ravage, and there's going to be a little burst, as well as the Sanity's Eclipse, and they're actually going to get a couple of heroes from this, as there is going to be, on the stomp on the back end, but they do get the Slark. So, as well as Earth Splitter committed, very late on that Earth Splitter, but they will actually get 4 kills, 4-for-1 trade for the side of Frostbite, as they do just end up getting on their might. They're looking for more, but no. So on the side, they did get the disruptor from the Echo Stomp of it, but all that matter, they blow up the Storm Spirit and throw Static Storm down on him, so he doesn't actually zip and zap away. But very good for Hayward not to just go on that Abaddon and say, oh, I'm good with just the one hero, but finding more with that and holding in that Blink Dagger.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Just taking a quick look at the net worth with this tower about to go down. That's all going to be all towers for the side of Frostbite, or at least Team Paper that Frostbite can take in the mid T1, as it will finally go down. But so far, advantage all in favor of Team Frostbite right now, as they do have the EXP as well as the gold advantage, closer to a 4,000 net worth gold and 2,000 in the EXP department. They are going to aggressively ward here, and Crucifix onto, as well as he's just going to zap away. But the Astral Spirit is there from the ET, and he's just going to look to stomp on some people, try to get a quick initiation, but Frostbite are just backing off. They are just gonna sit there, let the Lifestealer and babysit this Lifestealer, as he is just going to clean up this wave and then back off with his team. There is an Arcane Rune bot, and I don't know if that was in his vision. I'm pretty sure it was, but it will just be picked up by Fading Star. As we do have a Shadow Blade now picked up on Slark. He just has to wait for his amulet to actually be delivered. Right now the courier is actually being, there is going to be a pick off on the courier, as Splat is able to actually get over there and pick off that courier. He's actually going to go back to the Lifestealer, and the question is, do they have enough to kill this Lifestealer? They will actually, he's actually just going to infest into the Catapult Creep, and here comes the orbs of the OD as he is able to Dragon Pike away. But initiation is done, but right now Fading Star look like they want to re-engage, as they are going to shine up on the side of Team Paper, as Ravage is off a cooldown as well as Static Storm, and they'll be wanting to fight. There will be a Shadow Blade finally picked up, as he's gonna pounce as well as purge himself, but that's probably all wrong right there, as he is forced to use the Shadow Dance. Earth Splitter will come out, will connect with 3. Ravage is going to be used, and while the fighting is all over the place right now, as the Disruptor does commit Static Storm, but does actually die too in the end, as on the top they do lose the Storm Spirit to the OD, and Shogun is actually going to fall. But that's a triple kill actually from the side of Happy, as he is able to get a second triple kill, as he's able to take down both the Shadow Shaman and the Abaddon. They do lose the Lifestealer and the Disruptor, but that is a trade I think they would rather take. The Slark did actually have to back out early in the fight, and he was very low in health and just had to go back. Couldn't fight once he got initiated on. Had to pop Shadow Dance. He had to force out, and he had to run away, as he definitely went on the wrong hero there. I didn't expect him that he would actually see the other team. I guess that's why he thought, hey, this Slardar pickoff would be a great pickoff, but not the case, as Team Frostbite were right there. But Team Paper looking like they're on the wrong side of this matchup. We'll have to be looking looking to turn it around and try to find like a 1 or 2 pickoffs, but Frostbite have been running together as there is going to be drums here picked up onto the Elder Titan and about 100 gold, as well as a 4-staff queued up for the Shadow Shaman. But Swamp Jangles does look like he's building into that Solar Crest, so we'll actually have that extra evasion as well as the ability. There's actually was that a send back? Yeah, it was, as he did send them back. Okay, so I thought it was going crazy there, but he did Remnant over there, and I'm sorry, not Remnant, Ball Lightning over there, but was glimpsed back. Just doing some quick warding on the side of Frostbite and trying to pick out some of these wards. There's actually no more. They're going to actually get right under to that sentry ward, so it will most likely be taking care of that ward in the meantime, as they are able to spot it out. But they're going for this T2, as it will be the second T2 taken.
Dire structures are fortified.
And will not actually be contested, as Team Paper just seem like they want to. That's a two-man echo, but they are actually going to initiate, but there comes the Static Storm as well as the Glimpse back into the but they're actually, Glimpse is not enough. They will get the OD, and that's an 8 kill streak, as well as Shogun, and they might either get a third, as Soldier is going to be hexed up here. He will be pounced on and he will fall. So that's a 3-for-1 trade, as the Storm Spirit does fall, but they do get 2 very important cores, as well as the OD, the Slardar, and the Life Stealer. So going back to that, we do have just a slight experience change in the favor of Team Paper, as that was very, very important for them, as they do have now about a 2,000 EXP lead, as well as a net worth closely to about 1,500, so, or I would say 1,000 actually. I'm sorry, as going to be glimpsed back over here, but
Haste. Gold for me.
So Roche is up. Have not actually had a Roche at all this game, or yeah, this game today. And Slark is sitting on pretty penny, as he does actually pick up a recipe for the Silver Edge, and will actually have it brought to him in the courier. And very good. Will help against the Kraken Shield. I mean, helps against the OD as well, I guess, but really, they're gonna find this Splat, as he is able to Ball Lightning away, but question is, can they find it? Yeah, they do. As the trail of broken trees will lead them to Splat, and will fall to the OD, and very important that they do pick up this OD. On the top of the net worth, we still have Slark at about 1,200. I'm sorry, yeah, 12,800, as well. Followed behind him is the 11,200 onto the Life Stealer, as well as a almost 11k onto OD. Surprising that OD, I mean, he has had some pickoffs, as he does lead the team in kills, but kills don't mean the thing, as they are able to get these towers. There will be, looks like they're going to trade out this last T2 for this mid T2, so they are going to commit wards in the middle, but they're going to actually find out the Shaman, as there is going to be an Infest Bomb, as well as a glimpse back onto Swamp Jangles, and the Mad Baden might actually lose his life too, so there is going to be Curse of Forever, Borrowed Time Pops, but the TP away will actually prevent them. You can imagine, did they not want to use Crush? It must have been on cooldown, as there is going to be a TP out too, as right now they did not get this bottom tower, but they do get the mid to tier 2 tower. As this is the last tower here on the bottom, so they do at least have that advantage on the towers. But right now, Team Paper finding themselves way back in this game, as they do have the net worth lead as well as the experience lead. As Slark is going to be going for that butterfly, and will help him increase his movement speed as with flutter, as well as the ability to be less or more evasive with the talisman, as well as things like armor and attack, or attack damage. But Splat gonna be going for a BKB of his own. Full Force Staff onto the Shadow Shaman, as well as a full Solar Crest onto the Abaddon. So items are coming out for Team Paper. That team fight that was down here, very important for them to get their items. But Orchid built as well. Just going through some of the items I have missed. Mechanism and Guardian Greaves going to be picked up for the Tidehunter, about 1,000 gold away from him. And Saint Yansha going to be picked up for this Lifestealer, as they do find the Elder Titan. They will crush him, as well as the orbs are coming out, and he does have enough if he can. Oh, he's going to pop the drums, and they're going to get out of there, as that is one very lucky Elder Titan. But there's going to be a TP back up top, because they are going to be dropping the wards up top, and gonna get this T2 on the bottom, but they're gonna just farm up these wards, try to prevent as much damage to this T3 as possible.
Stupendous!
As I think the Lifestealer does want to just hop in this Slardar. They are gonna smoke up here, and going to not actually infest, as they just actually missed the Storm Spirit, and they're going to be rotating into actually Roche. So their plan isn't actually to find a kill, it's just to smoke up and go to Roche. There will be a ping out from yeah, Team Paper know this is happening. They want to do something, as there is actually going to be team in there. There will be the Astral Spirit scouting out the Roche. You will get a stomp on, but this Roche already half dead with the Corrosive Haze onto him. It's how they get the Disruptor in the back end, as well as Ravage going to be committed, and Earth Splitter too will actually hit no one, but there will be another stomp, as well as a buyback from the Disruptor. Disruptor will TP in, and this fight is going all over the place, as they're on the backhand. Swamp Jingles is going to get hit up, and they're actually just going to not. Oh, a Splat, you do have to watch out. No, he will actually go down. Oh, they do get. Again, the Slark does pick off, as well as the Slark. So the Slark gets picked off on the back end of that fight, as that was on two different sides of the map. As Frostbite will get themselves a Aegis here, as a fight going the way of Frostbite at the Roche Pit. Just not favorable for Team Paper. It seemed like everything was going their way until that Roche. As quick look at the net worth, as in the XP, about even right now, but there is an Aegis onto the OD, as they do have 30 seconds as well as 20 seconds without the Storm Spirit and the Slark. But they are just going to go ahead, take this T2, or I'm sorry, T3, probably get racks, and take the either top or bottom. Can't imagine they want to. Let's see, no, they're actually just going to back off. The glyph is enough to actually scare off Team Frostbite with the Slark, as well as the Storm Spirit getting back up.
I'll take that.
So full SNY finally completed on the storm or on the life stealer as well as BKB. It is going to be 10-second BKB, but on the back end, warding up here on the top lane, they do lose the disruptor, and right now Slark is almost there to his butterfly. If he does have enough, he is just going to be farming it for the buyback though, as they are just going to clean up this bottom shrine and just clean up this bottom shrine, get more map control for the side of Team Frostbite, as there's going to be a very important rune picked up for the Storm Spirit, as he does bottle the Arcane rune, and there will be just mass TPs back to the high ground of Frostbite, as Team Paper has to play very defensive, as they are now just a shrine away from losing all of their I should say out of base structures, as they do have that T3 lost, as well as but for the side of Frostbite, they still have that 1 T1 right here at the bottom lane. So very good map control from the side of Frostbite right now. I can imagine the Team Paper do want to just defend high ground with already losing one of their tier 3s, and try to find some exchange that betters is in favor of them.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
As Abby does start right clicking onto this secret shop shrine, they will probably most likely take this without any defense whatsoever from the side of Team Paper, but right now Team Paper is more worried about pushing these lanes out. And they're actually going to go ahead and just try to take this bottom T1, but there is a glyph there from Frostbite. They are just going to try to defend this as much as possible, at least the wave. They won't defend the tower, but they'll clear out the wave, as they do get the mid wave as well pushed out, as just trying to stranglehold right now Team Paper, and like really keep them in their base. As the satyr creep, gotta hate the satyr creeps, as they will stomp on to Shogun, but he will be okay in the end, as that stomp will miss. Will be a pounce though onto Slardar. He does. Oh, he's about to purge when Will's Shadow Dance committed, and that is going to be a second stomp that doesn't hit anybody. But Earth Splitter will actually just get the one life stealer. And question is, did they find it? No, he's going to rage, and he's just going to infest into the Slardar. And the Slardar does have to get away. There will be the Ravage there from 2, but it's going to actually get 2 heroes, as the Slark as well as the Elder Titan do go down. There is going to be a BKB wasted on the side of Splat. No, I shouldn't say Splat, but they do get the Abaddon too on the back end. Shouldn't say wasted, because they did have to actually use it to survive, but buybacks will be forced here on the Abaddon as well as the Slark, as they realize that they have to defend. There was going to be full Guarding Greaves too picked up for the Tidehunter, as well as it looks like a sheep stick being built up. But right clicks as well as the BKB pop onto this. Oh, but the Aegis just expired. What a time to expire, as he is going to be glimpsed back. As he will actually just astral away from that, but the Storm Spirit is going to be down for 72 seconds, and I don't think he has buyback. He does actually have buyback. He is forced to actually buy back, as there is going to be a TP, and he will actually take down the Tidehunter as well as the Slardar. There will be a force infest, but Shogun, you do have to watch out. Oh, the Sanity's Eclipse does come down and actually get a double kill but it does cost the OD his life, and right now Shogun, it does have to rage TP out of there, as it is a 3-for-2 trade for Team Paper, and it was looking like a invisibility. It wasn't looking like Frostbite was going to get one, but the Sanity's Eclipse did come out, did get the double kill. Did actually cost the life of the OD, but overall I think definitely worth it. You do end up burning the dieback from the Abaddon, as well as a quick death from the Elder Titan. But you do force the buybacks from the Storm Spirit, who was killed early in that fight, as well as the buyback from the Slark. So buybacks are going to be down for both teams, as it's So yes, 6 minutes on these buybacks for their 3 big cores on the side of Team Paper. And right now, Frostbite looking very strong, as their entire team, except the Disruptor, does have buyback. So buyback, buyback. Team Frostbite not afraid to just wait to get up, as they are all up right now, and we'll be looking to push. I can imagine they want to push out at least this top lane and get it back at least across the river, as there is going to be some movement here towards the mid. Roche is going to be up maybe in 45 seconds, maybe in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. No one knows yet, but timer will tell us in about 45.
Where's the party?
As we do have, approaching the 40th minute of our match, we do have Shogun, who've actually taken the lead on the net worth at 20k, as well as a double damage and a regen bod. Will be actually bottled up from Splat, so it does have a double damage bottled. But got 19k on to the Slark 2, going back to the net worth, 17k, 17.5k on the OD, as well as almost 16k onto this Storm Spirit. He is going to be building towards the cannot think right now, the brain fart, the Ocarina Core, sorry, as there's going to be a full sheep stick here picked up onto the OD very soon. As Roche is up. It is actually a very quick Roche. Was not actually sure if that was the full 45-second or the 45-second Roche, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that was immediate Roche. As he is back up, and they will actually go ahead and most likely want to take this. No vision right now from the side of Team Paper onto this Roche pit. There's a sheepstick also going to be purchased onto the Slardar, so he does actually have that. Outworld is going to be a little bit behind. He will actually find Splat, but Splat's just going to run away, as there is going to be initiation onto the Disruptor. He will actually get thrown into the Static Storm as well. Static Storm kinetic field combo, but there will be into the Astral Spirit, as well as a death on the other side. So the Splat does actually go down too. Oh, this fight's going all over the places. There's kill on the top lane as well as the bottom lane. The Echo Stomp will come in onto the OD, as well as the Abaddon going to be initiated on here to the bottom. And the question is, can they actually take them down? They actually can, yes. So this Crush does come in, as well as the double kill for the Frostbite. And I'll tell you, these fights are just kind of going both ways. Like, one will start, they'll both start, like, say in the middle, and then one will go top, or one will go high, one will go low, and we'll just spread apart the team. But Frostbite have seemed to really control that, as there will be dust expended, but we'll actually go ahead and get this Astral Experiment onto the Disruptor, but he's just going to back off.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
As they will go ahead and get 2 full sets of racks there from that last team fight, as well as look to push top. And no, they're just going to back off, and it will go ahead and break this Tidehunter. BKBs will be popped, as well as ball lining in from the Storm Spirit, but they're going to just go ahead. Their Ravage is going to be committed. Will actually just connect to the 2 heroes, as well as the Static Storm, and they actually do get the Slark. And this might be very problematic, because Sandy's Eclipse will actually take down That's gonna be, that has to be GG right there, as the Storm Spirit does gonna go down. Did he? Yes, he did buy back for that. So that's 90 seconds without your two big cores, and yeah, that's GG, as it is going to be called, as Team Frostbite do get the very important team fight. And just from the side of Frostbite, they had a very good very good laning stage, as well as key pickoffs and good team fights. Did seem like they did split apart in some of those team fights and weren't able to control like the majority of it for the side of Team Paper, as it was just one chaotic team fight after the next. But it will be game one, and very good, but be right back for game number 2.